to another Drive Along with Aid, and in this exciting and thrilling episode I am going to drive from where I am now, which is Lindenplatz, to Grünau, and I don't think there's any going to be any real surprises on the way, but yeah, let's get out of here. First of all, the first exciting thing we might have to do is do a 3-point turn, or maybe even more than 3 points. I don't know how we're going to contain ourselves with all the excitement, but oh sure. Oh, is that a turning point down here? Or might well be. I think this is a turning point. Wow. Carpe diem. Seize the day, which we are doing. In my little jaunt round Lindenplatz, I saw for the first time, I think ever, a class 2 lorry, and HGV lorry, a rigid lorry, fully electric. Now I've seen 7.5 tons before back in England when we were living there. I did see one then. A little TNT number that just went round, did local trips, but this one was a beer lorry, and I don't know where they go out from. They pull out from, but don't think it's that local to us, to where we are. So the range on that lorry must be pretty good. But like I said, the first time ever we've seen an electric lorry. I've seen many buses I've seen, hybrid buses, and obviously we've seen the trolley buses with the electrics which come up, but they're normally, when they're powered, they switch over to a diesel engine, so they're not fully electric. But this was certainly something new. We're going to go left here. We're not going to go right all the way back through Lindenplatz again, because there's so many cameras. I prefer to try and avoid them if I can, but this junction's not particularly nice. And can we get out now? There's a bike. There's a bike there. But, that's good. Right, we can go now. Right here, if we jolly old trot. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about on this little trip. Probably not a great deal, actually. A bit of dribble. As we go down straight, we will go straight on here, but just recently, this is one of the areas which has changed a lot. This was an end stop. This is Farbhof. This was an end stop, and the trams used to come round and go back on themselves, and beyond this bit of road now there was no tram lines, and over the last 18 months, 2 years, they've transformed it. They've shifted the roads round, and now there's trams which come through here, and soon there's going to be trams going down to Alstetten. That's new, not as a new old, that's a middle trams in number 2. So number 2 now goes from I forget where it goes, Tiefenbrunnen, all the way through to Schlieren now. And these tram tracks 2-3 years ago weren't here. The area has seen quite a lot of expansion, and like I said a few times in the other videos, I wish that I photographed and videoed this before it all got changed, because it will never be like, it will never go back to how it was. I don't think I can really ask them to, would you mind just pulling it back so I can run through and take a few photographs and you can put it back. I don't think they'll be up for that somehow. And also on the left hand side there, that is an empty site at the moment, and they're going to have some flats, 1, 2, 3, looks like 4, 5 story flats are going to go in there. So that's going to be interesting to watch. And watch that grow. And I don't know how many videos you've been in on this, and I'm going to have to stop saying it soon, because if you've been watching the series that I'm going to be putting up, the whole reason why I'm doing it is just to document what's been going on in around this area, because it's changed a lot, and it's changing as well. So what I will do is, I won't drive straight home. I will drive round the Grünau ring, because that is also going to be changing a lot. They are putting new pipes in. I don't know what pipes they are. I think they're gas and electric pipes, and they're just upgrading the whole system. So I'm going to run round there now, and just to see what's happening. And this is another massive area we're coming into now. This was all trees, and they're doing something here. I don't know what they're doing. That was all trees over there at one stage, and over the course of a week they all went. But this is going to be a big project here, because you can see that they've got they've got cabins there, so you know they're going to be here for a while. But I've no idea what they're doing. Just over there, which you may or may have not seen on the left hand side, the Lions are building a new stadium, and I don't know how big it's going to be. It's going to be at least 10-15,000 seater stadium in there, so it's going to be a big one. So all the area over here now, they were allotments, and that is changing. And that's just changed. They've now taken this area over here, and like I said, it was all allotments. Whether they're going to return that back to allotments when they've all finished building whatever they're building, whatever road structure they're going to change, will be remain to see. But there's a lot of changes which are going round, and I think it's, for me, I think it's quite exciting. And just over there now, you can just see the Lion Stadium to the right hand side where all those cranes are. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but yeah, just over there where the cranes are, that's the new Lion Stadium. And I'm wondering if they're going to have some sort of infrastructure, change the infrastructure somehow to accommodate for when they're on. They're coming into a 30 now. And this tram here was a 17, and it's now a 6, and that's changed within the last year. There's cherry blossoms, and it was such a shame. On the previous video, the cherry blossoms which are there, they line a road called Berthestrasse, and it's only for sometimes 2 or 3 days you have these glorious cherry blossoms. And I thought, I've seen some of the cherry blossoms now, and I thought, well, it may be worth a trip down there just to see if they're like it. But we were only there for 2 cherry blossom seasons, living in Berthestrasse. The first one, it lasted for, I think, 3 days, cherry blossoms. The second time we were there, the cherry blossoms all came out, and then that night we had a harsh frost and a bit of a storm, and it was windy, and the cherry blossoms, they were gone. They were gone there and back out in a day. But for this one day, there was such beautiful colours. It was good. So what we normally do is we normally drive on here, and then the second set of traffic lights we would turn left. But I'm going to turn left at the first set of traffic lights. We're going to do a little ring, run round the ring, because like I said, it's going to change a lot, and I would like to go back and see as well. Another thing about these videos, I'm going to try and keep them between 10 and 15 minutes. This one is going to run over now. It's already 10 minutes, so We'll try and keep them below 15 minutes. You don't really want to listen to me babbling on for any more than that. I think 15 minutes of me is long enough. I expect many of you won't stay into the end anyway. But for me, I'll look back on this video in a few years' time and actually enjoy making them anyway. But I'll actually enjoy watching what's going on. And then I'll probably wish I got out and I wish I videoed this and wish I videoed that, because that's happened several times already. But look at this now. This is carnage down here. They've taken all the blue spaces, so it's going to be a lot of pressure on the blue spaces now around here. There was always pressure before, but now there's even more. Look at this. This is just all these blue spaces here, places people park there, and now let's let these kids go. Can we go now? We're going to hang on the roads. Let's go. Don't get any bonus points for running over children. But yeah, this is going to be here a year. I don't know if they're going to resurface the road afterwards, but they mean business when they have toilets there, and not only toilets, they've got office blocks. So I'm going to turn right here. Normally we'd turn left, but I'm going to turn right here because I think they're digging up the road here as well, around here. Well, they're certainly storing stuff here. So you're not allowed to park here because they've blocked that bit there. And to the left hand side here, they open up this whole area here. There's got a mini railway lines here, and they have the enthusiasts build these small model steam trains. And once a year they open it up. They didn't open it up last year because of COVID, but yeah, they open it all up, and they let you have rides round on there. And they've such an extensive railway lines that they've built, all from nothing. It's amazing actually what they've done. They've actually got tunnels there where they've built. It's amazing. So anyway, we are coming up to the turn where we turn in now. Somewhere here I have keys. So we're turning into where the back cave is now. Hope you enjoyed this little ride along. Ride along with Aid. Got to try and find the car keys now, house keys now. What on earth done with them? Ah, there they are. There's the house keys. Right, let's go in here. Right, in the back cave we go. And like I said, thanks very much for driving along with us, and no doubt there'll be more drive along with aids coming soon. Oh, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, or even a thumbs down, or even go really and push the boat out and give me a comment. I'd love to chat with you. I had someone chat to me in Spanish. He said, I forget what channel he was. Wagon on the Road, that was right, Wagon on the Road. He actually gave me a comment in Spanish. I had to run it through Google Translate to figure out what he said. Right, so come on, There we go. That's it. Bye bye for now.